What's good? Rick in here with another episode of The Mortal Intern, and on today's video, I want to talk about how to ace your next phone interview. Now, it's pretty common to have a phone interview, maybe if it's just your first round of screening. They kind of want to get to know you before they actually invite you in for a formal interview. A lot of people take this off pretty casually and don't really think through it much, but it's really important to ace that phone interview so you can get called in for an actual in-person interview. And today, I want to talk about 3 tips to help you ace that phone interview. First off, prepare. Again, a lot of people think it's a phone interview. It's not a big deal. I can kind of just pick up the phone and start talking. And I think that's the mistake a lot of people make, and that's your first mistake. I think with a phone interview, that gives you a lot of time to prepare. And on top of that, you can have like a little cheat sheet or set of notes or some jokes off to the side that you could have in case you need them. Again, don't script your call out, but having a few fun facts or a few jokes is perfectly okay, and it might help you break some of that tension for yourself on that phone call. So definitely start preparing. Make sure you have everything you need in front of you and you're not trying to ruffle through things at the time of the call. Secondly, make sure your audio sounds really crisp. For a lot of people, they're used to using headphones or a phone that doesn't sound so clear, and that can make all the difference. The last thing you want to do is have the recruiter mishear you as you're going through this call and maybe hear something else. So before you hop on this call, do a little test run. Have another friend pick up and just test your phone quality, make sure it sounds good in the same environment that you're going to make that call. So if you're going to do it over Wi-Fi, make sure you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network and you try it out with a friend. If you're going to do it from school or on campus, make sure you've got a place that is clear, you've got good reception, and it's going to be quiet. Again, do a dry run with a friend, and if you find that audio isn't working well, maybe you invest in something like a Bluetooth headset or some sort of mic that works a little bit better, just to make sure that you've got clear, crisp audio. Again, a $20 investment in a headset or a mic is really going to be worthwhile if you can get the dream job that you're really looking for. And last but not least, my third tip is to dress like you're at a physical interview. A lot of people think, oh, it's just a phone interview. I can lay down or I can wear whatever I'm wearing. It's not a big deal. But if you really want to ace that interview, go out there and wear a suit. Get ready for it. Even if they're never going to see you, put on a suit because you're going to sit up straight. You're going to be a little bit more confident and talk a little bit more clearly. And it's going to make all the difference. I think it's pretty easy to tell, especially when you're on a phone call, if someone's just laying in their bed versus if they're standing and walking around and talking clearly. And it makes a huge difference. It might sound kind of silly to be in a full suit and tie when you're at home, but it makes all the difference, especially because that confidence carries through the phone. And as an added bonus, if the recruiter asks you to hop on a Skype call instead, you can do that easily and still look pretty sharp and polished. So there you have it. Those are my 3 tips to acing your next phone interview. First off, make sure you're prepared with all the things you might need. Secondly, test your audio, make sure it sounds good. And lastly, dress for success. Dress as if you're actually at the interview. So there you have it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you guys enjoyed that video, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.